Hello and welcome back to Best Bets for Week 16. What's going on? I am Matt O'Leary, joined by Newsday's Joe Manniello. Joe, how you doing today?
Doing good, man. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. So last week, both of us had winning weeks. I went 4-1, bringing my record to 33, 43, and 1. Joe, you went 3-2, which brings you to 42 and 36. So pretty productive week 15 for us.
I didn't realize you went 4-1. Nice job.
Thank you. Yeah, it was a rare good week for me, Joe. A rare good week this year.
What was the one loss?
It was the Dolphins.
Oh yeah, me too. Yeah.
Yep. So.
Oh yeah. You picked the Texans. That was a good pick.
Yep. I had the Texans. I lucked out with that one. So. Let's start. We're going to do it a little bit differently this week, Joe. There's 3 Saturday games, so we're going to pick all 3 Saturday games. We're going to do the Jets, the Giants. We have 2 games of the week, and then we're going to do a best bet, so no upset pick this week. We will start with the Rams and the 49ers, the first game from Saturday.
My first game is actually Texans-Bucs.
Okay, we'll do that instead. My bad. Texans versus Bucs. So the Texans are favored by 3 points in this game. Who do you like here?
Yeah, this is a 1 o'clock start. It's a great day of games, I think. The next game is Pats Bills and then Rams 49ers at night. I think it'll be a close game. It's in Tampa Bay. Jameis Winston, NFL record. He's the only quarterback in NFL history to throw 450 yards 2 straight games the last 2 weeks, which is incredible if you think about it. And he's been great, but he doesn't have Mike Evans and he's not going to have Chris Godwin. So I think the Texans, they win and they're in the playoffs. So I think there'll be a lot of motivation there. I think after beating Tennessee last week, a huge win, did they take care of business? I think it's a close game. I think they might win by 3, but I'm not going to take the Bucs and hope they lose by, only lose by 2. So I'll take the Texans in a close one, maybe like a 30-24 kind of game. I think Watson has a nice game.
Yeah, I'm with you too. I think both teams are going to be able to put up points, but at the end of the day, I just don't think the Bucs are going to be able to keep pace with the Texans offense. I'm thinking something like 31-27, something like that. Again, a close game, but I think ultimately here, I'm going to go with the Texans -3. I just think that they're the much better team on paper. Obviously, they're heading to the playoffs. And like you said, they're going to be motivated this week, so I'm going to take the Texans as well. All right, so as you said, second game on Saturday is the Bills and the Patriots. Pats are favored by 6.5. Who do you like here?
Yeah, I love the Bills in this game. They were possibly my best bet of the week between them and another team, which you'll hear later. I just think the Bills, their defense is really, really solid. And earlier they played earlier in the season, week 4 or 5, and the Pats won in Buffalo 16-10. But they didn't even score an offensive touchdown. They scored a blocked punt. Brady got picked a couple times, I think, and they barely held them off. And Matt Barkley came in the game for Josh Allen. So I think the Bills, I don't know if they'll win. I think they could win, but I think it'll be a close game, like a field goal game, maybe even low scoring, 17-13, 2017 kind of game. But I love getting 6.5 points. I just feel like Brady's not going to be able to move the ball against that secondary. You saw what they did in Pittsburgh, and they got a lot of great cornerbacks and safeties. And just a really solid team. Sean McDermott, I'm really impressed with him. He gets a lot out of, not the greatest roster, but a solid roster. And I think they still have a long shot to win the division if the Pats lose to the Dolphins.
Right.
If the Pats lose the last 2, so it's very unlikely. But I think the Bills will be motivated. And this is their third standalone game of the year. They beat the Steelers last week, and they won on Thanksgiving. So I think this kind of team rallies around that idea of, being on the national spotlight. And I think they show up, and I think they might even win. So getting 6.5 points feels like a steal to me, so I'll take the Bills.
I'm right there with you. I think this is going to be an extremely close game. I like how the Bills have been playing. Like you said, the first time they played, the Bills couldn't do anything offensively, and the Patriots just barely squeaked by. But I think Tom Brady, like you said, he's going to struggle against this defense. And with a healthy Josh Allen this time around, I think the Bills are going to be able to keep it close. Do they win? I don't know, but I think it's going to be a field goal difference, maybe a low scoring like 17-14 or 20-17 kind of game. And I think like I said, the Bills are going to keep it close. So I'm taking the Bills plus 6.5. I think that's an easy one too.
All right, 2 for 2.
How about for Rams and 49ers? 49ers favored by 6.5. Who do you like on the nightcap?
Yeah, the first time they played, the Niners were my lock of the week, and everyone was picking the Rams because people didn't realize how good the Niners were yet. They won 20-7. Jared Goff only had 73 yards passing. It was a dominant performance by the defense, and I think that'll be the difference again. I think it'll be a little bit closer this time because the Rams, need to win to stay, in the playoff hunt, even though they're basically done. But I just think the 49ers last week, they lost to the Falcons, and they had a ton of defensive guys out. I think they're getting a few of those guys back, and with them having to win out, to have a shot at the 1 seed. I think there's more motivation for them. They're home, and I just think the defense will be the difference. And Goff is going to have a long night against them. So I like the Niners by at least a touchdown. So I'll lay the 6.5.
3 for 3, Joe. I also like the 49ers. I think they could win this game by like 10 points. Like you said, they're coming off a rough loss to the Falcons. I think, obviously, division rival. They know that the Rams have a lot to play for, so I think that they're going to try, obviously they try their best in every game, but I mean, they're trying to really stick it to the Rams here. And like you said, I don't see Jared Goff having a good day. I really don't. So I'm going to take the 49ers minus 6.5. I think they win something like 27-17, something like that.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right, so moving on to Sunday's slate, we'll start with the Jets, who are taking on the Steelers. The Jets are at home. Steelers are favored by 3 here. Who do you like in this game?
Yeah, this is a tough game. I think a lot of people look at this number and just say, "Oh, the Steelers are going to win." They need. If the Steelers win out, they win the last 2, they're in the playoffs as a 6th seed, and the Jets are done. But it's their home finale. I think they'll show up. I'm going to lay the 3. I wish it was 2.5 because I think Steelers will probably win by 3 or something like that. So it might be a push. But I'm going to lay the 3 and just go with the Steelers defense. They haven't allowed more than 20 points once in like the last six games. And I think the Jets offense will struggle against their elite secondary. And Hodges didn't play well against the Bills, obviously, but I think they'll have a bounce back game. I think it's a low scoring game, like 20-13, maybe even like a 15-10 kind of field goal game. But I just feel like the Steelers have so much more to play for. They have a way better coach, and I think the defense bounces back. So I'll lay the 3 points on the road.
That's so funny you said 20-13 because that's the exact score I was going to go with. I'm going with the Steelers as well. I think it's going to be a really tough day for the Jets offense. That Steelers defense has been really good. I know that they're coming off a loss to the Bills, but I really don't think you can compare the Bills defense and the Jets defense, despite, the Jets defense playing a little bit over their heads so far this year. They've looked really good, but I think the Steelers are going to be able to win this game pretty easily. I know that it's the last home game for the Jets, but realistically, the Steelers team has a lot to play for. They are much better coached. They have, a lot more talent on that team, even with, their third-string quarterback playing. I really like the Steelers here. I'm going to take them minus 3.
Yeah, I'm not as confident as you. I think the Jets could win only because, the Hodges isn't great and it's their home finale and teams will get up for that. But I think the Steelers will find a way to win a close one.
How about in the Giants-Redskins game? Redskins are favored by 2.5. Who do you like here?
I was telling you before we started this, went back and forth on this one. I originally wrote the Giants, and now I'm thinking the Redskins. Back in week 4, I think it was, Daniel Jones' home debut. For some reason, I took the Redskins. It was like a +1 kind of game. I thought the line was fishy, so it kind of tricked me into taking the Redskins, and they lost 24-3. Haskins played that game. He was awful. But he's played much better. Jones is coming off an injury, and I think that'll be an interesting matchup. I'm gonna go with the Redskins. I'm gonna switch my pick. And I just feel like their home finale. I'm big on that. I feel like, especially like bad teams, a long year to finish. To give your home team, to give your home crowd like a nice send off. I think maybe I'm naive. I think players might be up for that.
Right.
Be motivated by that. But I was thinking the Giants because they crushed them last year. It was like 40-0, and they won 40-16. But that's last year. You can't go by that. But I mean, if the Giants win, I won't be shocked. And it's only 2.5. So I think either team will win by 3. So I'll take the home team laying under a field goal. I'll take the Redskins.
Yeah, I'm with you too. I think the Redskins win this game. I really don't think the Giants are going to sweep them this year. I don't think they're that good of a team where they could say, look at a divisional opponent, even though the Redskins obviously have their issues too, but I don't think they're going to be able to go on the road and beat them. I think it'll be a close game. I honestly think it's going to be a field goal, maybe a 4-point difference, but I like the Redskins at home. Like you said, Haskins has played a little bit better, and you don't know what you're going to get from Daniel Jones, who's been on the shelf the last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
All right, so moving into our first game of the week, we're going to do the Cowboys and the Eagles. The Cowboys are favored by 3 points here. Who do you like in this game?
Yeah, this is another tough one to call. When they played earlier in week 7, I was super confident that the Eagles were going to go into Dallas and win. And I was off that night on Sunday night. Before I came to sit down, it was like 14-0 Cowboys on my couch. So I just think that I think it'll be a much closer game than the 37-10 first showing. And the Eagles are home, and you got to think about that. But I'm taking the Cowboys. I was shocked that they won last week, but after that win, I got to hope that they build off of that win and the Eagles have just so many injuries. Their best receiver right now is a college quarterback in Greg Ward out of Houston, and they need the last-second touchdowns to beat the Giants and the Redskins. And the Cowboys, as mysterious as they have been, an enigma. I just think knowing that they win the division, I think they'll put it together. They have more talent and they're healthier. So I'll lay the 2.5. 2.5 or 3?
I have it at 3.
Yeah, I'll lay the 3 points and hopefully they cover.
I'm going to take the Eagles in this one for almost similar reasons to why I went with the Redskins. I don't think that the Cowboys are going to sweep this division series against the Eagles. I just think that, it's a home game for the Eagles. They're coming off 2 wins, but they're not really great wins against the Giants and the Redskins. They really looked bad in those 2 games. And I think in front of their home crowd, obviously a huge divisional game. I don't know if either team really wants to win this division here, Joe. None of them have really stepped up and proven themselves as the best team in the NFC East. But I'm going to go with the home team in this one, and I'm going to take the +3 here with the Eagles. So I'll take the home team.
Yeah, it's a toss-up game.
Moving on to the Monday night game, it's the Packers and the Vikings. Vikings are favored by 4.5. Who do you like here, Joe?
Yeah, I think I even saw that line go up to 5.5, but just double check it. Everyone's on the Packers. I like the Vikings a lot in this game. They're 7-0 at home. They're a really good home team. And Kirk Cousins, he's 0 for 8 on Monday Night Football, which is kind of remarkable if you think about it. 0 for 8, 0-8, and I just think he finally gets that Monday monkey off his back. I think the Packers, they're to me, one of the worst 11-3 teams. They've won so many close games. Panthers game, they survived at the end. The Lions game, you know about that game with the refs.
Yep.
Not the Raiders game. They need to they barely beat the Broncos at home. There's so many close games that they held off the Vikings earlier. I think it was week 2, 21-16. I just think the Vikings, 2 evenly matched teams, I guess. I don't think either of them are a true Super Bowl contender. The NFC, I think they're good teams, but not on the level of the 49ers and the Saints. But I like the Vikings at home. I feel like this is one of those games, super pumped, and I think everyone overestimates the whole Aaron Rodgers thing. Obviously he's great, but he's not the whole team, and I think the defense has issues. So I'm going to take the home team here. 7-0 at home. This is the biggest game of the year for them. I'm pretty sure they clinch a playoff spot with the win, and then they would need to win Week 17 against Chicago and have Green Bay lose to Detroit, which isn't going to happen. But I think there's a ton of motivation for the Vikings as well as the Packers, but I just like them at home, so I'll lay the 4.5.
For me, I can't buy into Kirk Cousins in primetime until he shows it to me. So I'm going to take the Packers with the +4.5. I think this is going to be a really close game. I think it's going to be a field goal difference either way, like 30-27, 31-28, something like that. So honestly, I could see either team winning, but until Kirk Cousins proves it, especially on Monday Night Football, I can't bet against the Packers, especially if they're getting 4.5 points. I really like them on Monday Night Football with that spread.
Yeah, most people think that you can't anything over a field goal or Rodgers you got to take. And Minnesota's not as good as San Fran, but you still happened. He lost by 30 points to San Fran, so I don't think it's a guarantee. But I totally get the logic. I was thinking 29-23 overtime just for a fun score. It's the last Monday night game of the year, so maybe it'll be a thriller.
That'd be nice. I'm hoping for a good game. That's definitely for sure. An overtime winner would be a lot of fun.
Yeah, definitely.
How about a best bet this week to round it out?
Yeah, so a couple best bet. I always like to give a couple ideas. I was thinking the Bills, but I took the Patriots as my best bet early in the year. So I feel like if I take the Bills, and I lost that one by Patriots -7, and they won by 6. Oh. So I feel like that'd be bad luck. I was also thinking the Cardinals getting 9.5 at Seattle. Yep. I feel like that's too many points. They always play close games at home, Seattle. But I'm gonna go with one team here. I had this game circled for a while. The Ravens -10 at Cleveland. It's a huge number. I think it opened at 7, but it went up to 10. After the Browns didn't play well in Arizona, and the Ravens crushed the Jets. I just feel like there's so many reasons to like the Ravens in this game. Think about it. They're going to clinch the #1 seed, and they probably aren't going to play starters next week. So if they don't play Week 17, and then they're going to have the bye, it's going to be the last meaningful game for 3 weeks.
Right.
So I feel like they'll go all out. They're extra rest off the Jet game. The Browns just had a loss on the West Coast. Their season's done. Even though they have a small shot to make the playoffs, they're done. And I feel like the biggest reason I like the Ravens is that they've basically done everything they wanted this year. That everything they could have wanted, they've done, except one thing, and have a revenge game. And they've only lost to 2 teams, the Chiefs and the Browns.
Right.
And the Browns beat them in Baltimore early in the season, 40-25. actually had the Browns in that game. But the Ravens are a different team now, much better defense. I feel like they come out and they want to put 40 on them the way they put 40 on them. So I think they're going to win this game like 41-24, put on the show everyone, hey, we're the number one team, we're the team to beat in the entire NFL. I think Jackson has a huge game. I think Mark Ingram has a huge game. I think the defense has a huge game. I think the Ravens win going away. So I'll lay the big number on the road. Best bet.
All right, I like that. You convinced me. That's not the game I'm going to go with, though. I'm going to go with the Chiefs -5 against Chicago. Chicago's pretty much done at this point, and I really think the Chiefs are going to try and get this thing in high gear and go towards the playoffs with Mahomes back and healthy. I just really think that the Chiefs are going to – they should probably win this game by 10-plus points, I would think. I don't see the Bears putting up a ton of points in this game, and I just think the Chiefs are going to, like I said, get this thing in high gear and go into the playoffs on some momentum here.
Yeah, I agree. I like the Chiefs a lot. They can still be the number 2 seed and get a first-round bye, especially if the Pats lose to the Bills. And then, the Bears season's done after last week. So, yeah, that's a good pick.
Absolutely. So just as a quick recap to run through before we get out of here, for the Saturday slate, both of us were on the Texans -3, the Bills +6.5, and the 49ers -6.5. As for the Jets and the Steelers, I was on the Steelers -3, as was Joe. The Giants and the Redskins both ended up going with the Redskins here, -2.5. Joe likes the Cowboys -3. I like the Eagles +3. For Packers Vikings, I'm on the Packers +4.5. Joe is on the Vikings -4.5. For Joe's best bet, he is going with Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens -10. And for me, I am going with the Chiefs -5 against the Bears. Joe, another week in the books. Thank you so much for coming on with me.
All right, Matt. Merry Christmas. Thanks for having me on.
Yes, Merry Christmas to you too.
All right, talk to you next week. Thanks.